Gatlinburg is in danger. A mandatory evacuation is in effect, and the National Guard is now mobilized, all due to wildfires raging tonight.
Breaking news out of East Tennessee, where massive wildfires in Sevier County are forcing thousands to evacuate in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
Gatlinburg is just a small town, approximately 4,000 residents.
It's popular because it's the main entrance to Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
There are close to 10 million people that come through this area every year.
The fire had been burning for a few days before it really flared up.
The fire started on this mountain behind us with just a little small patch about the size of a pickup truck.
The fire happened on a Monday night, and of course the authorities had to shut down the entire city of Gatlinburg for several days.
The day of the fire, the conditions here were like nothing I'd ever seen before.
The smoke was so thick.
We walked down the road, and as we came down the road, our office was burning at that time.
There were 2,460 structures that were either totally destroyed or heavily damaged. The total devastation in the area is $1.2 billion.
We talked to Mike and said, Mike, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to need from you, but we need to get our name on the list because we feel like we've got some major damage.
Things here were still burning when Berkeley was in touch with us. So by the time we got back to my house Tuesday afternoon, we were already contacted by Berkeley.
To have somebody reach out to them and say, it's going to be okay, you give that person hope. And I think that's so key, because without it, they look around the devastation and they really have questions. They wonder, are we ever going to get back on our feet?
You want to make sure that you take the time to listen to them, to let them know that we are here for them. The quicker you can mobilize and get active on the catastrophe, the quicker you can get to your policyholders to get them taken care of.
They were here, ready to get their hands dirty. I had a couple of questions. He said, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it.
Berkeley was some of the first to get adjusters into the area. It gave them a sense of assurance that the company was going to be there to assist them in any way possible.
We used current data days after the event to identify what the current situation was on the ground. We were able to position a satellite over the area to take real-time images.
Because of the technology and data of imagery that we had, we knew which claims were total losses right away. We began issuing checks to those customers.
We got compensation for structures before some people even met with their adjusters.
I was super impressed by the resources that Berkeley sent my way and the thoroughness and the professionalism that they cleaned up this place. They recognized it and offered it sooner than I realized it was something that I needed.
He was able to be open on that first day. We were able to get our people in there, get him cleaned, and get him prepared so that when the town opened up, he was open and ready to take customers.
It's very satisfying to feel like that they're going to be somewhat generous and easy to work with, that, you know, under duress and in a crisis, that it's not going to be an adversarial relationship. A white knight being there, that's really there to ease your pain and to help you get back in business.
All I can say is I can't say thank you enough to Berkeley for the promptness and the professionalism that they have shown in handling all of the claims that they have handled during this tragic wildfire disasters that we've encountered in our area.
It's one thing to experience this tragedy that went on, but it's another thing to not have any guidance through the situation, have any funds coming through to start your demolition. You just could not physically or emotionally deal with this if they weren't here to help.
As a claims organization, we have a focus towards getting our customers back in business.